Hello, welcome back to my lecture. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about MOS transistor as a switch. Consider a PMOS device. When you have applied a VGS 0 volts, the device will be on, and the channel resistance that is offered will be 0. And now, when you change the input gate voltage to VDD, which is almost high, then the device turns off and the channel resistance will be infinite. This is the ideal case. In a practical case, this 0, we need to replace this 0 with low, because always they won't be equal to 0. And this fine infinite resistance may not be possible, so that infinity may be replaced with high. When you talk about transistor acting as a switch, the very best practice of using the transistor as a switch is pass transistor logic. In pass transistor logic, we control the passage of the signal from drain to source through the application of gate voltage. If you keep the gate voltage 0, gate is off, the voltage which is present here cannot pass to this point. When you give high voltage to the gate, transistor enters into saturation. When transistor enters into saturation, there will be a path from drain to source, so this voltage appears here. But a little difference of the point which has to be noted is, in the two cases, in the first case 0 volts is given, 0 volts is the output. In the second case, high voltage is given as the input, and the voltage output is V0 is equal to VDD minus VTN, because VT will be consumed in establishing a channel. So when VDD is applied as the gate voltage and the input is VDD, the output will be the minimum of VDD and VDD minus VT. Which will be minimum? Minimum will be VDD minus VT, obviously. So output voltage is VDD minus VT. Now here, reverse to that, if you apply 0, this is short circuit. Now this VDD appears here. Here it is minimum of these two. Here it is maximum of these two. 0 and VDD. So VDD comes out. When you apply 0, what will be the output? Because transistor is on, what will be returned? VTP will be returned. This is how transistors can be used as switch in pass transistor logic. If you consider N-type device, the transmission of 1 is poor, transmission of 0 is fair, very good for NMOS logic. Whereas for PMOS logic, transmission of 1 is good, transmission of 0 is poor. Both are reverse to each other. So that is about pass transistor logic. Now another kind of device which gives the application of MOS transistor as a switch is transmission gate. The symbol of the transmission gate is here. It is a combination of NMOS and PMOS devices in which you can transmit 0 or 1, that is VDD, by controlling the voltages at VDD and voltages at the either side of the gates. This is transmission gate. So in this transmission gate also, using this transmission gate also, you can control the MOS transistor as a switch. I hope you understood. Thank you very much.